What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Ian K back again with another one for you, this time over at Krispy Kreme, because as of this filming, we're about 3 weeks away from Valentine's Day, and you know what that means. We've got a brand new collection of donuts to go in on, guys. Feast your eyes on them. The Hearts in Bloom Donut Collection, looking pretty nice and obviously heart-shaped. So sit tight, because after this quick intro coming up, you're about to peep this out.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Yeah, I think most of you guys know by now, I am definitely a fan of Krispy Kreme, guys. I mean, I really love checking out all their promos that they have virtually every single month, and these are no exception for the holiday of Valentine's Day. Very colorful, very sweet, something sweet for sweetness in your life. You know what I'm saying? Very, very nice. All right, so for those of you who are uninitiated, if this is your first Krispy Kreme review here on the channel, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a single bite of each one, and in between that, I'm going to go for a single sip of green tea to clean the palate, and then we'll move on to the very end of the review after each of these naturally, and then give an overall rating for the promos. So let's get this going here, guys, and as you're going to see, this is looking pretty nice. What they're calling this one is the You Make Me Daisy Donut. Essentially, it's an unglazed heart-shaped donut filled with white cream dipped in strawberry-flavored icing, drizzled with yellow icing, and then finished with a daisy candy piece on the very top. And I gotta say, guys, it's looking really nice, pretty festive, a little plain though, but still pretty nice. And I only say plain because compared to the other three in the collection, it does look just that, plain. I mean, there's really nothing else really on here. So let's get this going, guys. Here we go with the You Make My Daisy Donut over here at Krispy Kreme. Let's peep this out. I knew exactly what to expect with this. The fresh donut, the cream, strawberry flavored icing, pretty nice. Definitely pretty nice. You gotta love a really fresh donut filled with some white cream, guys. It almost gives it like a Twinkie-esque type of vibe, which I'm really digging there. But with the strawberry icing on top of this one here, again, a very basic situation. And again, while it does look kind of plain, it does satisfy because it's sweet, it's Krispy Kreme, and it is fresh, and it's got some pretty nice strawberry flavor to go with that white cream. Yeah, you can't really hate on this one too much outside of the price point for each of these being $3.19 here in Southern Cali. That's kind of a no bueno situation considering how small it is as well. So it is what it is. All right, let's go for a palate wash, then we'll move on to number 2. Hang on. All right. And this one here is looking fairly festive as well. Feast your eyes on what I've got here, guys. This is what they're calling the Blooming Heart Donut. A very nice situation of unglazed heart-shaped goodness. In this case, it's going to be filled with cookies and cream filling that's dipped in purple icing, and then it's finished with Hearts in Bloom sprinkles. So very basic on this one, guys. But again, that topping is covering everything pretty nicely on this one. It does look pretty festive. All right, I'm really expecting that cookies and cream filling to be the standout with this one. So here we go, guys. It's the Blooming Heart Donut over here at Krispy Kreme for Valentine's Day. Let's peep this out. And it is decent amount. Again, a fresh donut with the icing. A little plain in flavor outside of the cookies and cream, but it's okay. Well, given the size of these heart-shaped donuts, I pretty much took a good chunk of that cream out of the middle, but you can still see some in there, guys. The cookies and cream is pretty nice. I'm not really getting any real flavor from the other icing that's on this. It just feels heavily glazed, but still a very fresh donut nonetheless. And again, very tasty because it's a Krispy Kreme donut, so the freshness and the overall flavor is there. But again, overall, just a little on the plain side. So a lot of these are kind of flash compared to substance, but it is what it is, right? I mean, it's okay for what we've got here. All right, let's go for another palate wash. We'll move on to number 3. Hang on. All right. Now, I thought about saving this one for the end, but I figured, you know what? Let's go for that chocolate one at the end here because I'm definitely looking forward to that. But with this one, this is looking pretty nice for Valentine's Day. I think the theme is pretty nice with this one. What you're looking at is the Love You Bunches donut. Again, an unglazed heart-shaped donut that's going to be filled with a chocolate cream, dipped in red icing, drizzled with green stems, and then topped off with white chocolate confectionery curls. So it's definitely got the appearance of like a bouquet of roses, so to speak, on this one, guys. And I think it fits the holiday pretty nice. And again, I expect the chocolate cream to be the standout with this one. Here we go with the Love You Bunches donut over here at Krispy Kreme. Let's peep this one out. A lot of chocolate cream in this. That's a lovely situation. Yeah, this one's pumped pretty nicely with that chocolate cream, guys. So much so that it's actually coming out the side right over here. A lovely situation of goodness with this one. And while I'm not getting any other real flavor from the icing on the very top, it kind of is what it is. This is really the showcase of that chocolate cream. And I gotta say, it's very delicious. Yeah, you gotta love the fact that this one is packed with that chocolate cream, guys, because while it's trying to make its escape on the side, I've got a little extra to go in on. Very, very tasty, very tasty. All right, one more palate wash, and we'll go on to the fourth and final one. Hang on. All right. Speaking of all that chocolate goodness, here we go with another plain looking one, but still very tasty looking nonetheless. What we've got here is the You Are My Sunshine donut. Essentially, again, an unglazed heart-shaped donut filled with caramel flavored cream, dipped in chocolate icing, drizzled with a green stem, and then finished with a sunflower candy piece. So very simple on this one, but still very, very chocolatey in the appearance, guys. This is looking really nice. So a little combination of caramel to go with the chocolate goodness on this particular one, guys. Here we go with the You Are My Sunshine donut here at Krispy Kreme. And you know what? You really are. I love you guys. Let's peep this out. A lot of caramel. Dripping everywhere. Wow. There's plenty of it in here too, guys. It's trying to get away from me. Wow. That is really good. These last two are the best out of the group, guys. Pretty tasty. Well, it may look kind of plain on the top, guys, but it is loaded with that caramel goodness on the inside. So the combination of the chocolate, the freshness of the donut itself is a very lovely situation. These last two donuts, especially with this one here, a very lovely situation. This one is highly worth it. Very tasty. Well, Krispy Kreme goodness, regardless of the holiday, guys, is always going to be a fun situation. If anything, they're going to be super colorful, very fun to go in on. And with the holiday coming up in about 3 weeks from now for Valentine's Day, you've got a pretty nice selection of donuts. While a little on the simple side, the main showcase with each of these is going to be the cream on the inside, essentially. So a lovely situation across the board, and there's a little something here for everybody. I think this is a pretty decent collection for what it is. Yeah, it's always a lot of fun checking out the latest and greatest over here at Krispy Kreme. Whenever the holidays come around, there's always something beautiful to look at the very least. So based upon my initial impressions and overall experience with the Hearts and Bloom collection here at Krispy Kreme for Valentine's Day, I'm going to have to give it a pretty decent 7.5 out of 10. Definitely way above average, guys, because the donuts are fresh, a little something for everyone in there, like I said, but it's a main showcase outside of the design being what they are, of having the cream on the inside. So depending upon the cream flavor that you like, that's the one you kind of want to go with there. That chocolate one is banging, and the caramel one is pretty banging as well. Absolutely give those two a shot. If you're going to be spending over $3+ per donut, those are the two that you want to go in on. They're pretty tasty. Alright, so do me a quick favor like always. Drop those comments down below. What did you guys think of the Hearts and Bloom collection over here at Krispy Kreme for Valentine's Day 2025? Did they look pretty awesome to you, or did they seem a little lazy to you outside of the design and with the cream on the inside? What did you think of the overall appearance of them? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, it's your boy Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. And just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. So until next time, stay frosty.